President Lowry spoke to the students and faculty and staff at the gathering presenting the next 6-year plan called Lipscomb Next for expanding campus and bringing even more students to attend school in the upcoming semesters.
And I really ask if I can speak to you today because I think every now and then it's important as members of this community to be thinking about our future. And I want to share with you some work that's been done the last 6 months or so to begin to think about the next 6 years of our future. And it's so important for you to know this because you not only will be affected by it, but you will be our partners in bringing it to pass. We started last summer working to form out of this community a future. We've worked with faculty, with staff, with alumni, with students. All of that planning has been put together. And I'm pleased to announce to you today that our board at their most recent meeting approved the next 6 years. We're going to call it Lipscomb Next, the vision for 2016.
President Lowry also spoke about the university as a business with its students as both the consumers and products. By this, we are able to expand and make this a very profitable business for those who are investing their money and time in it.
I often tell people downtown, I say, higher education is a unique kind of adventure. It is unique in the sense that students, you all come here as consumers. Somewhere between the consumer moment and the product moment, you have engaged in the life of a dynamic and interesting academic community.
Someone with faith and a farm. These were the words that were used by a firm to describe Lipscomb University and its founder, David Lipscomb. They created a video that they believed would best describe Lipscomb University. But, as President Lowry suggests, David Lipscomb also had a vision.
We had a firm not long ago come and try to describe Lipscomb University, and you're going to see a video at the end of my presentation that tries to capture how they at least view us. And along the way in the conversation, as they were talking to us, they began to focus on David Lipscomb himself. And they were trying to figure out our history and how this institution got started. And they summed it up very, very simply. They said, well, he was someone with faith and a farm. And that's not too far off. Here he is, this kind of country-looking preacher, but also a farmer, and this plot of land that we get to occupy was his farm. And it really brought those two things, a sense of deep, deep faith. And he had a farm, which was really all he could give to establish this university. Well, I think he had something else. I think they got it partially right when they said he had faith and he had a farm, but I think he also had a sense of vision. And his vision was that he would create an institution that would educate young men and women, and that was pretty significant in 1891. Most schools did not have men and women. They were not co-ed. They were single-sex institutions, but he saw even then the necessity and the opportunity for men and women to study together. And he said, I want to create them in terms of their preparation for their careers, but I also want to form them spiritually. And so if you can imagine him sitting in the house that you walk by, and you can see him sitting there imagining what this will be, I'm fairly confident he had faith and he had a farm, but he also had a sense of vision. And without knowing you, he did have the vision that you would be here. He didn't know you specifically, but he had a vision that there would be hundreds or thousands of young people that would choose this institution for their college experience. Well, in every era of our university, there has been tremendous progress and at times substantial challenge. That's no different as we look forward, but that's certainly true as we look to the past. And even the last 5 years, we have made tremendous progress as a university, but we have also had some tremendous challenges.
Dr. Lowry has presented a challenge to Lipscomb University to better our university as a whole. This will improve education at Lipscomb and make our degrees mean more than just a sheet of paper that we can give to employers when we're looking for jobs later in life. The story you just heard is intended for educational and non-commercial purposes only. For further information and primary sources on the story you just heard, click on the Illumination Network homepage at www.illuminationnetwork.com. I'm Ann Paquin for Illumination Network.